Hello and welcome to Two Gaming. We're back with Cave Colonies, and I've got a couple of handy tips that I want to pursue at this point in time. It's going to require me to grab my diamonds and a whole bunch of gold. I thought I had more gold than I think I just haven't. Yeah, I do have more gold than I just have not processed. Maybe I should cook some of that up while I'm here. While I'm here, sure, why not? So we'll use our magic K button just to condense that into ore. Give myself some nice stone because I really do need to finish off that central area. I'm not trying to recook the gold. That's a bit silly. Okay, so you'll see up here I've got some torch. Oh, search for torch. Save Mars gave me a good point about how I could use some mega torches. Okay, automatically places torches. Interesting. Some mega torches. And that will get rid of the spawnability. 64 block radius, he said. So that sounds good to me because I'm having trouble. I think I'm having trouble. I know it's not always happening, but I'm getting a little bit of I don't know what you'd call it. Frames per second issue, I guess is probably it. And I think it's to do with all the torches I've got everywhere, because quite frankly, it's torch central out here. Look at this. Look at it. Torch. I do like the effect of having lots of glowstone around, but the torches there at the moment are just because I don't want shadows. I don't want shadows sitting around. I don't want things popping up and appearing or whatever. I'm not sure whether it's got like stone block where things can't spawn near your spawn or whatever, but either way I don't like the shadows everywhere because I just don't want to be running around and suddenly having to deal with mobs. So this mega torch is good because it stops that spawning and that will save a bit of issues. So let's see if I see, there I go, I'm putting more torches down. That's not very clever, is it? So what do I need? I need torches because I'm holding my hand, and I need the gold blocks. Yeah, let's convert them all. That was quick. That was handy, and I just grabbed these down from my hand. That will make those accessible. So let's make a couple of these. How many can I make? Oh, yeah, I can make a three. So that will cover quite a range. If it's 64 radius and 128 diameter, it's almost going to cover the whole build at this point in time. I am planning on extending, so maybe if I just sort of put them at the cardinal points would cover the issue. If you don't know what a cardinal points are, there's like north, south, east, west. Or I could put them in the corners. Maybe that might be even better for covering the range. So let's see how that might go. Well, I only got 3 because I need more of that gold cooked up, but that should be a good start. So what happened? Whoa, look at that! That's pretty. It's huge. I can use that in my decorations quite easily because it's got a bit of style to it that these just totally lack. You could put that on a pillar or whatever and have it be a feature. I'm liking it. I've never actually placed one before. I didn't realize it looked so huge. Excellent. So that will mean that I can just get rid of a few of this bizzo going on here. All the stuff I'll be strategic about later. And I might just put the 3 of them down here, there, and wherever, just to keep things under control. And then I'll be able to go through and maybe clean up some bit of this issue. I will have a few shadows, but like I said, it'll be worth it if I get rid of that framing issue, because it really is distracting and annoying. So thank you so much for that tip. I've sort of, yeah, I'd vaguely heard of mega torches, but had one of the 5 million things about Minecraft I've not really pursued, sort of looked up since I sort of got back into playing after my long sabbatical from the game. Yeah, a lot of things I missed, a lot of basic, like Tinker's Construct. Everybody knows about Tinker's Construct. It's like in virtually every mod pack. It's like, yeah, everybody loves Tinker. Let's put Tinker's Construct in this mod pack. And I remember looking at it, I don't know, ages ago, and I was like, that's a lot of work for vanilla weapons. and I just basically I couldn't be bothered at the time. I just really couldn't be bothered. Now the tree farm's going all right. Just checking in. I'm just trying for now these Stone slabs, giving that a little look there with the dark oak. I'm sort of liking it. Oh, here's another missing. So I think the biggest problem with the tree farm is if she's cut down a tree and then night comes, she goes to bed, and it's done, it's over, and it's like it totally interrupts the connection. So rather than replanting the tree, it just ends up with a blank spot. So yeah, that's the and here's another tip: run. If you run around your saplings, it does just as well as twerking, and it's a lot less annoying. Oop. Just try not to run over the saplings like I just did, because they'll smack you in the face. To put it most delicately, they will smack you in the face. See, look at that. It's going pretty good. You can see the little sparkles there just from me doing a little run around. And that's a lot better. That's just standing there going and spamming your shift key, especially because my shift key's a little dodgy on this keyboard, and it likes to stick. And it's great to be twerking away like a crazy, and then have it just like stick and not work. And it's well, that was a waste of time. But this is another problem with the tree farm I have noticed, is that the lumberjack, for obvious reasons, will not cut down just every bit of wood in its area, because wood is used a lot in decoration. So there's obviously something in the programming code, quite clever, that they will not chop anything down unless the wood is attached to leaves. Makes sense, doesn't it? Because people rarely, they do, but they would rarely make a build where a lumberjack would see, oh look, here's a house with wood and they've added some leaves into the design and let me chop down the house. Most people might decorate with wood, they might decorate with leaves, but they're not likely to put the whole logs and leaves together unless they're building some sort of tree, actual literal tree house, and then, well, you asked for it. And we've already found, if that's the problem, then just put some steel bars around the trunk and you'll preserve it anyway. So yeah, so what happens is, here we are, she has half chopped this tree and now gone to bed. I can pretty much guarantee that this will never get chopped now. It's now, as far as a lumberjack's concerned, that's decoration. Because there's no leaves attached to it, so I can't touch that. That would annoy the boss, you know, so they'll leave that forever now. So this is the issue I'm having. They go to sleep, they forget what they're doing. That's what it seems like to me anyway. They forget what they're doing, and so you end up. I'm going to end up with these dud patches in my tree farm. So it's pretty good mechanism. I think Cave Colony's got a pretty good mechanism for keep making sure it still works. Hey, why aren't you growing? That's better. Just had to run past. Anyway, but yeah, there's your problem. And I imagine the reason why they forget everything when they go to sleep is because obviously they're looking at processing, and if every character remembers every action they've ever taken, it's going to really slow down the mod pack as you try and play it. So that's the thing, you know. And that's probably always going to be a little bit of a trade for mod creators, is they're going to have to maybe lessen some of the functionality in order to keep the game running relatively smoothly. Because the more mods you put in there, the more RAM processing power you need, the less people can play it if they have bricks instead of real computers. Yeah, here's my grass patch. This is so I can just build up some more dye because I was getting the citizens happy. Basically, when the builder finishes... When the builder finishes the second citizens hut upgrade, then I'm going to have them all happily. Wow, I'm not getting a lot of flowers in this bunch. Anyway, yeah, they'll all be housed, so I won't need too many flowers for the moment. I think my next priority is probably going to be food. I'm not sure what the deal is here, but if you have a look at this, one piece of steak is not really feeding me a lot. Like, seriously, I'm only... You say the hunger meter is like, you know, you're really hungry. So I was half hungry, and how many pieces of steak did it take to fill me up? I mean, that's some serious stomach, or that's some serious minute steaks. We're talking like fancy restaurant sized portions where they give you a plate that's like 30 centimeters, 12 inches in diameter, and it's got a little piece of steak in the middle sitting on one leaf of lettuce, and they say, there's your I'd swirl some sauce around the edge, that'll be $45, thank you very much. That's what we're talking about. These steaks are like mini 5-star steaks that do not fill you up, and after you go to that fancy restaurant, you have to stop at your favorite takeaway joint and just buy 3 burgers to feel like you've actually eaten something. Anyway, I'm sort of losing it a little bit there. Let's go back. So I think food is going to be an issue. So probably looking and jobs. So I am thinking if I get over here the bakery started and the farm going. So maybe if I build the bakery first. Let's see if I can do that while they're asleep so we can get to work straight away. And get rid of the sign there. So that's one of our standard 10 by 10 builds by the looks of it. Certainly that's what I thought when I plotted it out. So if I get the bakery going, then I should be counting here. I'm gonna lose it. I think I will need a bit of torch in here just because I can't see what I'm doing. But those mega torches should mean I would have to be less pedantic about blocking out every shadow. I know you can use you can use F3 and have a look at your readings and your meters and stuff, but I just go, there's a shadow, I'm gonna kill it. So, but yeah, there you go. So what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Did I miscount? I always got to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's good. So we've got some bakery space going on here. Like so. Now I leave the cobblestone there at the front just because generally so many of the buildings actually have those see over there, they've got the cobblestone pillars sitting there anyway. These were cobblestone, but because it's wood, I know that's a level 2 citizen site, so yeah. For the beginning, that's how it works. Dude, I love having this hammer. It is so much quicker and neater. That's why I thought it well worth the diamond investment. Because see how quick this process is on one of these hammers. Okay, now I can just tidy this bit up with my regular pickaxe. 4x4. I can't remember. I think bakery's just 4 forever. Okay, let's just put that in there for the moment so I can pick a little more of this junk up. Never going to waste a single bit of cobblestone if I can help it, because obviously, even if your bakery would be 4. Sorry, my brain's going in 2 different directions. Your bakery is 4 forever. That's why I've got a double or plenty to put a cook and the baker in the one pile. And I've already run out of space. Okay. I was saying, yeah. Even if obviously I'm not gonna need this much cobblestone, and it sort of feels as I'm excavating that like there's this endless supply of cobblestone, so much cobblestone. But there's gonna become a point where I'm gonna need so much glowstone oozing out of my ears that I'm gonna need every single piece of cobblestone turned into dust so that I can filter it and get exactly what it is I need. This will give me space if I get rid of that. Okay, now I can clean it up. So yeah, I will stop and I will pick up every single one of these things, because I do not want to get to the point where I'm relying on the miner to get me enough stone. He just isn't quick enough. It's just a simple fact. And I think in the miner, in generally you're looking for a miner because it can get you ores and stuff without you doing any work. But that's not an issue here. So yeah, for cave colonies, the mine is almost going to be cosmetic, seriously, because I'll be collecting so much stone that what he or she will be gathering will be nearly superfluous, like just not that useful. So this is good. So we'll get a baker going. Yeah, well, good morning. Should be able to finish that citizen's hut pretty quick. Let me just check if she's got everything she needs for that. Oh, no. Yeah, that's going to be done in about 2 seconds flat. So I better get this bakery thing sorted out. Here we go. Bakery. Ah, wheat. Okay. That is going to take a little bit longer because I now need to do some other stuff. Let's dump some of this stone. And some of that stone. That looks good. You can have the bars. Better here than elsewhere anyways. Okay, sure, I'm going to need a... Don't run away from there. Why are you just standing there? Seriously? See, I don't know if they're doing the whole search through the... So I'm going to need water. I could go get my buckets, but... Yeah. I'll need those for the cowboy when I get a cowboy anyway, so it doesn't matter. I've got a few extras. Obviously, oh, where can I find some... Where can I find water? Yeah, the fountain. Let's go. Yes, great hammer. Good to see you. Looking good. Good. Okay, so now I need to go back to my farm, which is back on the opposite side of the great hammer. Hello, great hammer. We go back on boop, boop, down here. That'll do. Nice floaty bit of dirt. Got some seeds. Here's some seeds I prepared earlier. Ooh, it's a seedy place, alright. Dodge Central and... Thank you very much. That's what I need. And here's one of these handy things. Right. I've been using dark oak for all of these... yeah, these chests for the builds because they use a lot of oak in the actual dwarven constructs, and it doesn't matter what wood you use, so that works fine. Now we can go back to the bakery, which is just over here, thankfully not too far away. I'll use my one so I can move it around and make sure it fits. No, I do not want a geisha, I want a dwarven. Where's the front door? There's the front door, so we now can shift it back. Okay, interesting. This is... It wants to be recessed slightly. Oh yeah, this is one of those where it's actually 9 by 10, and so the front of the build is actually... There's an extra line for it. See, so if you look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, the actual build itself is only 9 deep. So we've got that issue. So now I've got a choice. Do I recess it 1, or do I let its build come out the front? As far as I know, it won't actually change anything here. So I might actually leave it in the frontage and fill behind it. Now that I've actually made space for it. No, maybe I can use that space to do something decorational. I'll do it the way they've got it, and I'll work around it. We'll see how it comes out. Okay, build. Now, is my builder still standing there? Yeah, like a numpty. Oh dear. Hello.
I can help you with that.
Oh, that's why. Need a bit more quartz. I thought I fulfilled that. Yeah, now there's 14 of it. Oh.
If you say so.
Yeah, this is a bit glitchy here. Alright. I forget the pause restart stuff. Ever since I saw in the Mine Colonies video that you can just sort of hire fire them and that'll get them kickstarted. That's just the quickest way to do it, because sometimes the pause, they'll say restart has been scheduled, and then they'll just stand there for another 5 minutes, and it's like, I don't got time for that. Man, I don't get... time for that. So if she's going to finish that other citizen's hut, then I'll be able to assign the last bloke to a house, and we'll be good to go for that. Oh, I should get the bakery actually started. I always forget. I place it and then it's like I don't tell them to build it, which is nice because you can really place everything everywhere and then go through later and sort it out. Let's have a little look. Cobblestone crafting table. Nothing too difficult there. Now hopefully they'll just make plain bread and I don't have to get the milk and all that sort of busy. It'll only do cookies and all fancy stuff. I'm hoping it'll just do the basic bread. I don't know. I've not really played around with a cook too much. I remember Series 1 of Life in the Village. I made a cook, but I restarted before I really had enough time to explore the options because I sort of had an idea and then they updated the mod and the cook changed totally in its interface and stuff. So that'll be another thing to discover how that's going to go. So once they made the cook, I am actually going to need some... whether I get the full farm going. Maybe that should be the next build, or... no, it's probably easier if I just... Oh, Sirius says a nice home now. If you build or upgrade one more citizen's hut, you'll get a new settler, but beware this will attract barbarians. Okay. So the citizen's hut's finished. I can now assign the last citizen, and everybody will sleep there tonight instead of... what was it over here? Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Current home. So because they don't have a job, it's not telling you how far they are sleeping away from their job. It's just saying it's got a home. Okay, it just had me a little confused there for a second. There we go. Everybody's got a home. Now, the blokes will just be complaining they don't have jobs. That's going to be the next thing. How's everything going? Good? Good. I don't really want to chew through all of my bone meal. Does running... No, the twerk isn't set for all crops, obviously. Just trees at this point. That should... Oh, press the wrong button. The wrong button! Obviously you want to right click so that it doesn't pick up the seeds. Okay, so I did that bit of grass there because it fit for the build. I'm just trying to think. Do I want that to be the builder's next build? Because cook is one job, then I could put the farmer in, and that would be 2 jobs. Everybody'd have a job then. And then I could have a little strategic think about what I want to go next. I will need a guard pretty quickly though, so I probably should be working towards that. Because if I go to my town hall, wherever that is, I'll just check she needs anything. If I run over there. I love how it does that.
What's it today then? What's it today then?
Request. I'm trying to... That. Yeah, there we are. Good. Torches. Glass panes. Oak door. Oak wood planks. Coal. Okay, so... Alright, there's not nearly enough glass panes there. So it's oak wood planks. An oak door. Right, down to 1 there. Let's just get that done. She's actually quite a fast builder. I know the Dwarven builds are not particularly resource heavy, so that helps. So things really come together fast. But it means I'm jumping a little, trying to keep ahead of what's going on. So that were the doors, and there's planks. That would just leave glass panes. I'm pretty sure it's got a super stack back in the... Where am I? Over this way. Sometimes you go middle and then I can see where I need to go. First I'll show the town hall, what I was about to talk about. Is there unhappiness? Go down the question. Number of guards, number of houses is a big thing. Number of houses, surely that's going to change overnight, I assume, because everybody will have one? Or are they unhappy because they want more and they want more people? So I'll have to check in on that. But obviously number of guards is a thing. I'm going to have to follow up and let's see if I got that glass. Oh, heap. Heap! It'd be nice if the builder could access that, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that just... If you know of a way the builder can access that, let me know, because that would be super awesome. Seriously. I forgot what I was doing for a second. I'm going back to the builder. I am totally loving all the tips that I'm getting, because I'm learning stuff without having to read pages and pages of wiki type stuff, trying to learn new bits of information. Okay, yeah, I think I'll probably leave the episode there. Things are happening. I'm going to have to get that barracks done next. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a priority. So that is going to... that is planned for down here. So I'm going to have to do some serious clearing, because the barracks is a big chunk of build, that one. It's is it 17 by 17 or something like that? Yeah. Okay, good. So the guys are happy now about the housing situation, but they're complaining about the job. That's what's left. Let's see if that happiness meter has changed. I'm not sure how often it updates. So I don't know if that's still a problem, or whether it'll be better in the morning or something. So yeah, I'll get this space ready over here. I'll make sure that the cook gets done and get some wheat grown. That will be handy. And I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.